Hey guys, welcome. It's Colin with Ghost Train Comics, and to talk about some books that came in, do a little new haul for you. Here's the side view. I'm going to put up the video coverage on each of these. I do want to showcase a few books physically as well, because I hadn't realized this was actually manga size when I got it. The first one we're looking at, the Transformers, the manga, Volume 1. Beautifully presented. It is in, of course, manga format, right to left. It does have some interesting color pieces in there as well. And it's got a mixture of paper types too, which is pretty cool. That some of the kind of back matter material, like I said, a mixture of color and black and white. And this is a really interesting cross fusion of Transformers being translated into Japanese, and a Japanese version done in TV comic in the 80s, based on an American kind of explanation of the Hasbro property based on Japanese toys. So it's like this constant kind of circle going around on coming from Japan, going through American filters, coming back into Japan. So it's almost like a post-World War II kind of creation of a lot of the fundamentals of manga, as per Astro Boy, Tezuka, etc. So I'm looking forward to this one, with the angle of classic manga tropes, the little kids with the kind of screamy expressions and the huge eyes, though the classic Astro Boy look. But it looks like a lot of fun, and I like the art in it. So the second book that we're looking at today is another quirky curiosity, which I had to pick up, being a big fan of everything Tom King has done. And it's always interesting for me, and one of the things that deflects a lot of kind of the criticism that King gets for his work being, similarly miserable. And I feel anything that shows off King's range is always good. A lot of people were surprised, what he did with Supergirl, Woman of Tomorrow, the new movie's based on, given a lot of the same kind of critiques that you see of his work being psychologically deep and scarring and putting characters through the ringer every time. And whilst he does that in a lot of his works, I'm not going to deny it, and I like it when he does it well, because he's excellent at it. He also does quirky stuff and one-off stuff, or forays into like kids fantasy books, and writes for a younger audience really well too. And this one, Love Everlasting, is a super quirky flex on the old kind of romance comics, something that's kind of gone out of vogue a lot, you see very rarely. But this one has also got a really good art team with Elsa Charretier as the artist. Matt Hollingsworth, always a good colorist and artistic partner. Clayton Cowles, who I haven't come across before, Emma Price as designer, and Marla Isaac as the editor. But it's a beautifully put together trade paperback from Image. So yeah, definitely got that one on the TBR. Then we have also going to physically show this one, because it's just a beautifully put together book, with the popularity of anything Invincible at the moment, with Robert Kirkman riding high, and so many books from all the Energon universe, power of the Transformers, which he's taken over since Daniel Warren Johnson left, and also still with the Void Rivals that established the whole Energon in the first place. This is Tech Jacket Compendium One, and Kirkman himself kicked this one off, created by Kirkman and E.J. Sue. He writes the first 8 chapters in this one, and then Actually has him down as a letterer as well, which is an interesting departure. I guess it's like Dave Gibbons did a lot of lettering in his stuff too. And there's some folks who just can do a lot, like Chip Zdarsky, etc. Similarly versatile, and will show up doing coloring, art and story design, even acting as a model for the covers or designing the covers. So that's interesting. Joe Keating writes chapters 9 to 23, and Aubrey Sitterson is co-writer chapter 7 to 8, where E.J. Sue, the co-creator and artist, chapters 1 to 8, and various pages and other issues. And Kerry Randolph, who I'm really pleased to see on this, chapters 9 to 23, art. Val Staples, colorist. Ron Riley, colorist on other chapters. Dave McCaig, colorist. Some of this was digital first. And then Emilio Lopez, colorist as well, with Ali Tavakali and Dash Martin, color assists, and Russ Wooten as letterer, and then Sean Makiewicz, collection editor, and one Andres Juarez, the designer production on this. So lots going on, a few different collections pulled in together to this kind of omnibus edition of Tech Jacket. So that'll be fun to see how similar it is, since I haven't read a lot of Tech Jacket in the comics universe, just really come across the character, who's now of course second generation on the TV show. And then the final book, this one is huge, big hardcover. I hadn't even realized it was this big when I ordered it. Got a really good deal on this one. This is the Old Guard, the Immortal Edition. Greg Rucka and Leandro Fernandez, with colors by Daniela Miwa, letters by Jody Wynn, edited by Alejandro Arbona, and publication designed by Eric Troutman. I've seen some of his design work on other editions. I've been similarly competent and well done. This one is the collection of the Old Guard 1 to 5 and the Old Guard Force Multiplied 1 to 5. So this is been turned into a TV show since these books came out. Should be on Netflix, I believe. Beautiful art in here, definitely for a more mature audience. They're not holding back with the adult themes on it, so that's just one thing to note. This is a fairy tale of blood and bullets, so that tells you where you're starting off. So guys, as always, love to get your comments, your feedback, what you think of these new haul revelations, and hope to see you guys soon. But as always, please like and subscribe and let us know what you want to see more of. Thanks all.